talking about milling direction. Now, climb milling is when your cutter turns like this, and your part gets in here. It climbs up on your part. It acts just like a gear. If my finger wasn't there, and the little glove would be make a gear tooth, and it will do that to your part. It will just plain climb your part. It will pull it. It will pull against the table, and that's not necessarily the end of the world. The basic instruction on an old situation, old ideas all the time, is you want a conventional mill. So you're pushing here. Instead of allowing the cutter to climb up, it's got to push against it first and cut some of the material. And it's also got to stay tight. No matter how much lead screw slop there is, if the machine has got, this one's got a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of slop back and forth. If you are climbing, if you're cutting this way on the part and it's climbing, it has a chance to pull the table back and move it. But the bigger thing, that's a general idea. Hopefully you can see which is climbing up on the part and which is pushing against it. And then also, by the way, and I'm not going to do it today because I'm getting busy with some other things, but we need to talk some more about the surface grinder stuff I did the other day, because you can also climb grind or grind. Same thing applies if you're grinding with a wheel, and some wheels like one way better, some like the other way better. You'll put more heat into your part when you're conventional grinding or conventional milling. And I guess that's the same thing here, which a lot of people have brought up. The advantage to the climbing is that you come into your part with a nice clean cut. However thick it is, you're going to get a thicker initial starting, and it shaves it and starts curling it up better than if you conventionally, it makes a thin little curve. You're always starting your cut where it already was before. As you move forward, it's just a little bit thinner of a curve. So there's a lot more heat as it rubs further trying to get into the part. But you got to remember, even if you're on a CNC, you have to remember about the climb that's pulling.